Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. So this will be probably the last video for the special little sister edition of the Simply Magical. This is a new template that I brought out last week in collaboration with Tanya Samuels. All that information will be down below. The intro video, I will link it up here for you and down below. Actually, I'll probably have a playlist too. Either way, I'll have it linked somewhere and you can check it out. So in the last video I went through and added the pockets and did the tags and some embellishing and things like that. And in this video we're going to finish up with all of the envelopes and final embellishing and things. So I wanted to flip through really quick about what I did off camera. I think what I did off camera. I went through and I added the hole reinforcements to all the, to all the tags, those hole reinforcements that we did in the last video, where we did the distressed foil technique on my hole reinforcements. So I went through and did all that, and I went through and inked everything up. Oh, I added this little cluster here on this pocket, and it's just one of the labels and one of those Artie Mae's numbers and one of the butterflies that is part of Tanya's paper collection. And I added the hole reinforcement there. I didn't do anything different there. I added some things in here. This piece right here. Let me pull it out. Remember, this is our removable paper clip area. When I showed, or was it the intro? Yeah, when I showed you this new special edition, I said something about this ledger paper. This is a very old ledger paper. Somebody gave this to me a long time ago. Not a long time ago. Probably 4 years ago. I'm pretty sure they gave it to me at MadaCon. So if it was you, please tell me. Leave me a comment down below and tell me that it was you. Let me get a little closer so you can see it. Right? So I am going to make it a freebie, and it's not ready for like as a freebie, but by the time this video goes up, it will be ready. So I've got this ready for a freebie. It'll be in my Facebook group. It's probably just going to be a one-page deal, so it's probably not going to be in my Etsy, but it'll be in my Facebook group. So I did go ahead and decide to do that, make it a freebie. And I printed it off both on my inkjet and my laser. I don't know if you really can see the difference. Let's see. This is a laser copy and this is an inkjet copy. See, mine print differently, and that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. So I just put them back to back and made it a double-sided little booklet for journaling, right? So I'm going to stick this back in here in my little paper clip tuck. And then I added just some scraps of vintage ledger that I had. I put that in there and a few other little scraps. But that's it. No big deal. I didn't do anything else. Here I added me a little butterfly to the top of this little Polaroid. This was Photomats Essentials 2. And I inked everything up that wasn't inked. Got all that ready to go. What else did I do? I inked everything up that wasn't inked. I inked up my little faux postage stamp, my jumbo postage stamp, which I love so much. It's so cute. And that when I put the hole reinforcement on there. Inked these up. This one might have already been inked up, but inked those up. And that's it. I think that's all I did off camera. Yeah. So it's already getting chunky, of course. You know, isn't that the way our projects always work? They always get a little chunky. But we have a few more things to add. So let me pull those things together and then we'll get started. Okay, so in the prototype, I made this little pocket out of the postcard and a little floating pocket and just put a little tag in there. So let's start with the easiest. That's the easiest one to make. So I need the tag. So that one is, this one is from the new set, the Random Embellishments, I'm pretty sure, that I released. And if not, you might have a tag that's about that size in the add-on scrap journal. Do I not have another one? Well, I might have. Might have used the last one that I had cut. Okay, let's see what size I need. So you could use any of the tags. I just liked this one because it has the numbers and it's got a different little slant. So, I mean, it's really not that big a deal. Use whatever tag you want. You could probably even use those if you want to. Those are part of the random embellishments. So, you could probably put several tags if you wanted. So we're going to start there. Super easy. And I'm going to leave that out because I'm going to need it. All we have to do is fold this in half. Like that. And don't give it too much of a crease. Like, you don't have to burnish it down or anything. Then I'm going to glue two sides. Whoops. And we're going to form this into a pocket. And then I'm going to do a little trimming on the three sides that aren't folded. You'll see what I'm talking about. You guys liking this? You liking this little project? I'm still it's so pretty. I'm really loving it. All right, so I think it's cute. It's just a fun little what's the word? Detail. This is the Tim Holtz Deckled Edge paper trimmer. Now, I haven't had this for very long. I mean, I've had it practically since it came out, but it does get a lot of mixed reviews, and I'm going to tell you my thought on this because I've said this already. I really dig the Deckled Edge. I really like it. The only thing about this paper trimmer that bugs me is that you can't push things up to the top and start there because it's almost completely flat. Like, it's like almost a straight line. The deckled part is down here really well, but up here it's just kind of a straight line. So I wish that I could put my whole piece of paper in there and it would cut the whole. Maybe it's just this paper trimmer, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to go through and chop three sides of this. Oops. Just like that. And now I've got this fun little detail of the deckled edge. Sorry about that. My battery died. Literally right when I was putting the paper trimmer up. Right, I'm going to ink this up around the edges here. I've been using the walnut stain distress oxide. While I have it out, I'm going to get this tag inked up. We better put one of those foil reinforcements on here, huh? So now that I don't have my nails on, I'm going to use tweezers to help me with centering these things up and getting them on there right. That way my big old finger's not in the way. It's just super quick. Look at that. I love that though. I love the distressed look of it. It doesn't have to be super clean. I guess you could clean it up if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. I like the way that looks. You see how it's just kind of like, that's foil that's just stuck to it, and I like it. So I'm gonna leave it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use the string as the pull. When I was cooking dinner the other day, my husband and I, we cook a lot together. I feel like I know, again, I probably said this, I don't know how many times. Without my nails, I feel like I'm learning how to do everything all over again. Ugh. Okay, so it looks like that, and then you can put, oh, I'm supposed to put a picture. I don't need that for this. I need another one of these. Yeah, one of these. This is from my Photo Mats Essentials. And I'm going to stamp it with a 3x4. And trim this out. So it kind of looks like real photo corners. And just as a reminder, let me see if I can, if I've got a scrap, I guess I'll just use this. If you're new, or even if you're not new and you just need like a reminder, let me move some stuff out of the way. The corner chomper from We Are Memory Keepers that has the photo side, if you take this corner chomper and your picture or your pattern paper, whatever it is that you're wanting to put on this photo map, if you chomp the corner, then it looks like you can just attach it right into there, and it looks like it's nestled in there, like the photo corner is holding your picture in. So, and my camera, there we go. So just a reminder, or if you're new, I'll have it linked down below. This is a very good tool to have. If not, you can literally, you can trace this, you can trace it on this, you know, you can there's oodles of ways you can add a picture onto here and still have that photo corner look. So I just want to remind you guys of that. And so then this is going on the back side here. And I usually, for these photo mats, they're always printed, almost always. If they're going to be stuck down to something like this, they're almost always printed on thinner paper. They're not on cardstock because there's no point in having that extra bulk. So it's just a placeholder. It's just to look nice. And I'm just going to do the little photo corners again. If you're giving this to someone, they'll know if you take a 3x4 photo or cut your photo down to 3x4, and it'll fit right onto there. Even if you just did a square 3x4 photo, it'll still look nice with those photo corners there. So there's that. So this goes in the back here, right? So cute. I love it. All right, next up, this was in my prototype, so I'm going to scooch it back over here. Should we put foil on the postcard? No, no, no. Don't go too crazy. Slow your roll. Okay. The next thing I want to do is this little envelope here. So this is also a freebie in my Facebook group, but it's also a listing in Etsy. So if you don't want to join Facebook, but you want these freebie envelopes, then there is an Etsy listing for those. And there's 3 sizes. There's the big size, there's this size, and then there's even a smaller size. So I cut one out already, and I've inked it up, and I think I'm gonna do a wax seal just like this one. So I can probably go ahead and close this up. Whoops, I didn't do those edges. Oh well, too late. I don't want to get in there with wet glue on my scissors. So I'm closing this up like this. And then let me get the wax seal. Let me see, what color do I want? Maybe I'll do purple. This was sent to me by Darlene. I'm pretty sure Darlene sent this to me. I might be wrong. And I think I'm going to use the purple. So I think this, one of these colors here, I don't know if she got this on Amazon or what. I'm only going to use 2 because it's just a little bitty thing. Let me get my spoon. Oh, are they all dirty? Oh, no, that one's not. So I'm going to set it here on my salt candle. And I should have put those in there first. I'm going to let that melt while I grab the thingy. So I found these, there's Amazon and Etsy I will link the ones that I found. I got this one on Etsy, I think. This little bitty guy. Because you guys really liked my little rose one. And I think the same Etsy store that I got this little dove is also got the little rose one. But anyway, I think I got this one at Hobby Lobby and they don't have them anymore. But then I've got all of these little thingies and I will link them. Some of them are double-sided. Like this one has the rose. Let's try that one. What is this one? That one's got, oh no, that's this one. This one's got butterflies. So yeah, just one of them are double-sided. Okay. So I will try to link where I got these below because they're just little bitty. They're just like a 1/2 inch. And they're so cute. And they're perfect for this size envelope. Oh, let me ink this up real quick before I put that on there. I haven't used this color. I hope it's cute. I hope it looks good. Like this one, I made this one a couple projects back. This is watercolor splatters, gold watercolor splatters. So maybe we'll just do some foil on this one because we're not using watercolor. And this is like a vintage color wax seal. I love that. It's one of my favorites. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Whoops. I was trying to get a little dot and I got a string instead. It's okay. And then I'm going to stick those right in there. Boy, these are heavy. Might have to pick that off. All right, we're going to let that sit for a second. And this is just a rose quartz coaster, like a crystal coaster. And I like using it because it helps everything to dry super fast. So you're not going to be able to see it probably very well, but hopefully my camera will focus right on there. See? Can you see there's a little bit of a butterfly and some floral stuff? So cute. Okay, I like it. I will link it down below. So let me scoot this stuff aside here. Let that spoon cool down. And then my little droplet turned into a bigger spill, but I'm gonna leave it. So let's do a little bit of glue stick trick, foil glue stick trick. This is that new Sizzix foil. I used to use and I still like it, the mink foil for this exact distressed glue stick foiling, distress foiling. So I'm just gonna kind of act like I'm inking the edge. And I'm going to press this foil on it. Alright, and I'm just going to press with my finger this time and just pull it away. So it just gives you the faintest little hint of foil. Act like I'm inking the edges. That's so fun. Oh, I bet you my glue's gonna dry over here on this side. Yep. And it's so fast. This is such a fast way to add just a little bit of shine and sparkle. Right, I just love it. And then let's just do the back side. So use your glue stick to act like you're inking up your edges for a little bit of that distressed look. Right? Isn't that cute? Okay. Love that. And you don't have to do anything with it after that. You can just leave it be. Right? That is so cute. I love it. Or you could do watercolor splashes if you want. Whatever you want to use. And then this goes right here. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. Do you think the purple matches? I think it probably does. Did I already tell you about that? I think I did. Okay. So then the last thing I think I'm wanting to make with you guys are these envelopes. So I had told you I had acquired a whole bunch of vintage envelopes. Some have letters, some do not. So I went through looking through them again because I wanted to get the same thing, you know, the same feel. But I couldn't find any that were the exact same size. So how did I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I managed to to pick out two unique envelopes, but either way I did. So I thought instead we could make one using a printable envelope, or you can, whatever envelope you can find. The main thing you want to do is you want to look for something that this photo mat, this type of photo mat will fit onto. So this envelope here is from, this is a printable envelope, and it is from the Vintage Envelope Set 2. So I've got lots of sets of vintage envelopes. So this one, and it's printed onto 28-pound paper, or is this 32-pound? I don't know, I can't tell. But this one is page 14H. This one actually has page numbers. And it's a good size. So the photo mat will fit on there. It's a little shorter than this one, but you could use it for both scenarios here. So then, all I did was cut it out, and I inked it up, and I folded it. Is there a right or wrong way to fold this? I don't know. I feel like it should be, I can't tell. Huh. Well, we're just going to close it up. I don't think there's a right or wrong way on this one. You can add a letter if you want to in there. Right, I'm not going to. I'm just showing you an option. We're going to make the same thing, or they're going to look the same. Well, I mean, this one's pretty straightforward. I just used a label. But I wanted to show you something else about that too, the label. All right, so this one, we'll just start with the complicated one first. So, what am I going to need here? I'm going to need the tag. This is the tag that's going in there, right? I'm going to need the photo mat. So this is from the Photo Mats 2, Photo Mats Essentials 2, and I think I'm going to use this. Do I have a single one? Is this the right size? Yes. This one has the script and it's upside down, and that's fine. It still looks good, but I think I'm just going to use the plain one over here. I don't know though, I kind of like the script. I don't mind that it's upside down. Do I have another one printed? I do. Well, we're just going to do that. I don't mind that it's upside down. And it's going to go here. So I need to stamp this once again with the 3x4 photo stamp. If I didn't say it in the last video, at the time of this recording, this is still available, or this is available again. This is the stamp set I made with May May, and that's what I'm using to mark what's photo size. So the link's down below. I imagine it's quite a feat to get those kind of things in with the way the world is at the moment, so you better get it right you can if you're still interested. Well, I didn't even put that in the center. I'm going to ink this up a little bit. I didn't cut it out very good. Okay. So before we attach this down here, right, so it's going to be like this. I want to put a faux stamp, and what I did was, I have the, if you have a real stamp, you totally use a real stamp. You don't have to use a faux stamp. But since I just released this set of, oh, I got this page upside down. the set of faux postage stamps. It's got script on it. It's got a bunch of layers and whatnot, and they're big. They're jumbo, right? So instead of using a real one, I wanted to use one of these, but they're still too big. Even the smallest ones are big. They're big. So what I did is out of the PDF, if you change how it prints, like so the page setup, you want to print multiple pages. Like I told it to print 2 pages, and then I clicked 2 pages, and then it shrunk it down. So this is more of like a regular postage stamp size. So that's what I did. And then I had my scanning kit. I had it cut them all out. Talk about super easy and fast, right? So one of the stamps is kind of like this light vintagey blue color, so it's close. So I think I'm going to use this one. Although that one doesn't look like, oh, see, there's the bigger version of it. It's cute. I could, but now let's just use the smaller one. There should be 2. One of them I thought was more intricate in the cutting, but that's okay. They're the same. Is that the same? Yeah, that's the same. Is that the same? I don't know if that's the same. Yeah, I guess it is. Huh. Anyway. So we're going to use this as our faux postage stamp. So I'm going to ink it up. And I looked for, I think I have one that's ancient to where you could like do this. And I think I also have a stamp set that has this on it. But I can't find it. And it's newer. It's a newer release and I can't find it. I don't know. I hate it when that happens. Okay. So I'm going to glue this. Does it have a right way? I mean, there's so many layers on it, you can't even tell if there's a right way or not. That's okay. You all don't mind, right? I am just going to glue this down. Just like if it was a postage stamp going through the mail, even though these are faux, they're not real. They're not going to work. So we got that. And then, do we need to add anything else to that? No. So then I can add the pocket that goes in front. Oh, my glue's erupting. Whoa, that's not going to work. Sorry, I got something grabbing my attention over to the right of me. Sorry about that. So we're just going to make a quick little pocket for that pretty tag. That tag is part of Tanya's paper collection. I know a ton of you have purchased her paper collection. Do you guys love it? Isn't it great? I hope you guys get a lot of use out of it and a lot of enjoyment. Like I've said before, you can make a whole album with her paper collection. She's got a ton of pages in there, and then there's tags and embellishments and the fussy cut butterfly page. You know how much I love fussy cut butterflies. Move this out of the way. So I'm also going to put a pull. Let me grab a string over here. I've been getting too much string. I don't know what's going on with me. So this goes, I did ink it, yep, this goes in here. Yeah, you have to make sure you use just a very little bit of glue. You don't want it to seep out. Right, so we got that, and then I've got a little collection of things over there, and I don't remember where that came from. I should have looked for something. Well, here I can just find my little scraps. Well, that's not it. Hang on. Pick up this scrap. Oh, that's it right there. Okay, we'll use that. And then my butterflies. Where are my butterflies? Oh, here there. And I'm going to need my butterflies. So not this piece, but this piece. And some numbers. So I'm just going to grab the, I think this one's actually was fussy cut from the paper. But since I've got these, I'm just going to use these. I think that's the one, the biggest one. Yep. These are part of her paper. They need to go in my ephemera. I need to make another ephemera book like this, or clean that one out or something. I don't know. And then the Artie Mays numbers. So that little bit of numbers right there, it just so happened that they were stuck together when I did the scan and cut. So that's why I used. So I'm just gonna grab 2, and we'll just make it work. These are linked down below. It's a whole collection, not just a black and white, but I really do like them. I really, really do. All right, I'm gonna ink these up. Ink this up. Okay, so I need this piece down here. And do that. Yeah. Oh, I did cut. That's okay. I'm just gonna leave it, I think. So I'm gonna glue these down. I shook my glue or something, because now it just constantly wants to erupt. So I didn't mean to shake my glue, but it happened. So we're gonna have one of these here. One of them there. Side by side. Those might have actually been side by side. Right. And then the butterfly. Just like that. So that is that. That is the only thing I did. So it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close. They both look pretty good, right? So for this one, I did have another one of those envelopes cut out. And I will glue it shut. Let me do it this way. A lot of you already have this set of envelopes. So now it's just another thing to use them for. Okay, so the last one is basically just a stamp and a label. So that one's a purple stamp. I have a purple one in here. There it is. And there's the look. There's the bigger version. We'll use this mini version. Oh, it's almost the same size. Well, look at there. All right, so we're going to use that as the stamp, and then also we're going to get one of the labels out. Now this is the big label from my rectangle labels, and it's the purple. Here's one right here, and I'm going to use that, and then I can put this up. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me ink this. I'm going to go ahead and attach this down. You see what the Brother Scan and Cut does? Here, let me stick it on this. Maybe it'd be easier for you to see. Do you see how the jagged edges, isn't that like amazing? I think I've shown you this like 10 times now. Just like, hey Jennifer, calm down. Cool your jets. You could also take that same paper trimmer and use that, the Deckled edge paper trimmer, and use that to get some pretty cool edges as well. You don't have to use, oh, I should make sure this fits in the pocket because it's going in a pocket. Ruh-roh. It's going in this pocket. Yeah. I probably did already make sure it was going to fit, but you never know. All right. And I'm going to do a little trick. I've seen this. I forgot who I saw do it. Who did I see do it? Where they put their, this is a giant bottle, by the way. This is leftover watered down coffee. I think it's watered down. I need to replenish it, looks like. Not replenish it, but like get fresh. It was too much. It was too much. I had leftover coffee, poured it in here, then I wanted it watered down. So I poured water in it and it's why it's so full. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm just, leftover coffee's in here and I'm just going to spritz it like that. And then I'm going to dry it immediately. Who did I see do that? That's going to drive me crazy. $49 dragonflies, but her name is escaping me right now for whatever reason. And I'm also going to grab a tissue. I'm going to blot just a little bit. Is this on sticker paper? Did I grab one that's on sticker paper, or is this just cardstock? Okay, I think it's, no, is that a sticker? Well, since I don't have my nails, I can't tell. This is on sticker paper. Oh well. We're gonna glue it down anyway. But here's what it looks like after the first. It's not, you can't really see much. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more just like droplet type things. Hit it with my heat gun. And if you didn't want to use coffee, you could just use your ink. You could put some ink splatters on there. But it just gives it a little bit more of a vintage vibe. I can't believe I didn't realize that was a sticker. Look at there. All right, so now I'm gonna, so I covered, what I did here was I was covering up that address, so I'll just kind of act like that's what's happening here as well. And I kind of want to add a little bit more, as I really love the vanilla of those envelopes, you know what I mean, the color. I guess I could have coffee stained, like you could coffee stain some paper and make an envelope. You could do that as well. So yeah, that's it. That's all I did. These do have letters in them, but the ones I made, you know, with you guys today do not. So there you go. And one goes in here. This one. See the difference between the white label? It's the same color purple too. So there's a white one and then there's one we just coffee stained a little bit. So we got that. That goes there. And then back here. This one goes back here. Right? Isn't that sweet? And I believe that is it. Look at it. It doesn't want to stay shut. I didn't put anything in this little pocket here, but that's okay. That's okay. I might have to take it off. It might be making things too thick. Maybe I'll take it off. It was a good idea though. I like it. I'm just a little, ooh, look, this is coming off. Yay! Okay, look at there. My faux tape. Yeah, it was a good idea. It's just, we're getting too bulky here. Okay. Let's see. yeah, so that's it, you guys. That's all we're gonna do. So you would go through and add your journaling and your photos. You may have to take some things out. So if it gets really thick, just start removing some stuff. You don't have to keep everything in your albums. So all the little different embellishments and things. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've enjoyed this quick little special limited edition, special little sister edition of the templates that are coming out really soon. And let me know what your favorite part of it is. And let me know if you've checked Tanya out. I'll have all her stuff linked down below. Yeah, I just was super excited. This was a really fun, very joyful project, you guys. I really enjoyed it. It's super quick, it's super easy, minimal supplies. I know I've been using a ton of printables, of my printables, but these are things that we're going to be using anyway, so I just, you know, incorporated them right along in this album. So yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, so yeah, let me know what you think, you guys, and in the next week or so I will be releasing the new set of templates, and I'm looking forward to that. So be sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you turn that bell notification on. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed me showcasing another creative here on YouTube who also has an Etsy shop, showcasing her work along with mine and doing a sweet little mini project, you know, a mini album, a mini folio, a mini junk journal, a mini whatever. Don't forget to check out the freebies that's in the Facebook group. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description box. Again, give me a big thumbs up. I already said that. Big thumbs up. All right, you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.